you see that? It's my boy again. I thought he was doing quite well, and then this morning he was sick again. He's not eaten a lot, but this morning I think he went a little bit over the top with the water. There he is. And he was sick again, and his poo's still not quite right. So I don't think he's got I think he might have food poisoning, but I don't know. I don't know, but he's still not well. But he's perked up a lot more, but obviously he can't keep a lot down very quickly. So he's having, yeah. Anyway, shush nuts. Right. Your prayers are greatly appreciated, by the way. Those if you've been praying for him to get better, that's much appreciated. Thank you very much. Anyway, moving on for the nails today. I don't know what they're called. I don't know what I was doing. I just grabbed a few bits. This was like yesterday because I didn't have a clue what to do. And I was like, I need to get a set done for tomorrow. And I was panicking. So I just made a really weird set of nails. I don't even know what they are. But let's just crack on with it. And if you like them, excellent. If you don't, then I don't blame you because I'm not sure I do either. Anyway, sorry about the face. Let's crack on. Love you. Righty ho, folkies, what? Right, so I've got some tips, and I am using Madam Glam's Perfect White Gel Polish. I got her, and these are the Dazzle Glitter Pixels from Nail Sugar, which I absolutely love, and I haven't used for a long time. I think I've got it now. My dogs have just come back from the groomers, by the way, so there might be some barking. I hope not, but they get quite excited when they're home, you know. I don't know, they're funny things. It's like when they get wet, when they go out and they get wet, they come in and they go mad. They run around everywhere because they're all wet. I don't know, it's very funny. Anyway, I've got one coat of Madam Glam's Perfect White, cured it in the lamp. Then I'm going over with a layer of base coat, very thin layer, and I only half cured it. Then I'm going to use this, it's like quite a hard bristled brush to burnish these glitter pixels into the base coat. You don't really need to use base coat if you don't want to, but I like to add the base coat because it gives it really, really tacky layer. Like some gel polish colours don't always have a very tacky layer, if you know what I mean. So that's why I like to do it that way, and then I will stick it back in the lamp to just finish off the last 15 seconds. And then I'm now going over with the velvet matte top coat, but don't worry, these are going to be shiny. I've done a set of nails for you shiny peoples because I know, can you hear my tumble drop, my washing machine? I think it's on its last legs. Not that they have legs. Do they have legs? I don't know, maybe they have little legs underneath. Anyway, right, so on top of the no wipe top coat, I'm doing a design that I don't really know what it is. It's just sort of vertical lines, but they're not really lines. They're kind of like waves, but they're not even supposed to be waves. They're kind of, it almost reminds me of like netting, no, but like almost like twigs, you know, on a tree when they kind of overlap each other, but it's not really supposed to be twigs. I don't really know what it's supposed to be. Now I've sped this up because it did take me, I was faffing a bit, and I was also watching something I think at the same time, which makes me do things a bit slower. But I'm just sort of making, I don't even know, what kind of pattern would you call this? I don't know, but it's got lots of little sections to it, and that was kind of the idea, that there were sections. So this is Madam Glam's Chrome Gel Paint. That will need 60 seconds curing time, and it doesn't have a tacky layer, so you don't really need to top coat it. But I am using those 3 Madam Glam colours that I showed you. What were they? No Edit was one of them. I don't know the other ones, but I don't know whether they sell these anymore. But I mean, mine are really quite old, and they could probably do with binning, but I'm keeping them because if I binned them, I wouldn't have any more glass gel, you know, jelly polish colours. So I've kept them, but I've had them for a long time. Yeah, so I'm using my detailer brush now just to fill in particular sections of the nail with the 3 colours I've got. I chose a purple, a pink, and a kind of turquoisey. It's not really a turquoise. Is it turquoise? I'm not sure, but I was going to do like 2 sections each, maybe. So 2 sections of purple, 2 sections of the turquoise, and 2 sections of the pink, roughly. But if it turned out that there wasn't enough sections that I could do 6, then I would just do maybe one of one colour. Do you know what I mean? It just depends on how your sections turn out. So, I mean, there's no rhyme nor reason, you know. It's not like you have to do it exactly this way. Just have a play. And if you notice that my curvy silver lines ended up looking bobbly, a little bit bobbly, where I put some extra product on my... I quite like that look. It made it look more twig-like, I think, even though twigs aren't silver. But you could imagine you bought some twigs from somewhere and you spray painted them silver, you know? Because people do that, don't they? They do their own, you know, DIY stuff. I don't even know what I'm on about now, so I'm going to be quiet. But once I've filled in all the sections that I want to fill in, because this is gel polish, it will need a 30-second cure in the lamp. And then I don't have any of Madam Glam's clear builder in a bottle, so I'm going to use the Rachel Wilder's Finesse hard gel, but it is actually a soak off hard gel. Also, there's something wrong with my brush. This is the Madam Glam application brush. It's quite hard. I wonder if I put it too close to my lamp and it's some products cured in it. I don't know, but I'm just putting this on to smooth out that nail. You could use base coat if you wanted to. I thought I'd just use the hard gel. I'm not even going to buff it. I'm just going to go straight in with my top coat because it looked quite nice and smooth after that anyway. And this is the Madam Glam No Wipe top coat. And once I have done this part, I will pop it in the lamp and cure it for 30 seconds. And then that's that nail done. This next nail, so I've done the same process with the Dazzle Glitter Pixels. This is in the tacky layer. And then this time, I'm going to do this nail kind of different ways and show you different ways of doing it and different finishes. So this time I've gone straight over I've burnished the glitter pixels into the base coat. Then I've gone over with the purple jelly gel polish. Now I'm going to go over with, was this the No Wipe top coat? I think this was the No Wipe top coat. I love these. These glitter pixels are just divine. Divine. Fine and divine, as Tom Trotter would say. If you know who Tom Trotter is, let me know down in the comments below. He has me in hysterics some days. So again, I'm just going to do this weird like twiggy pattern. And again, right, you can see, look where the blobs are. Where I add extra product to my brush, I end up with kind of a little bulge. And it makes it look, I don't know, I quite like it. I'm not too sure what my thinking was behind these nails. Is that my teddy? Oh no, it's Bill. Oh, they both look so nice. They've just had a haircut. I might have to make them my random YouTube short of the day. I meant to do a before video, a little quick before, and then I wanted to do an after video, and because I forgot the before video, then it's just not going to work out, is it? Right, and so I've cured that, and then that is that nail done. But that's obviously going to be textured because that doesn't need top coating, because Madam Glam's gel paints don't, which I absolutely love about them. And yeah, so that would be that nail done, and that would be a textured nail. So we've got a smooth one and a textured one. This one I'm going to do slightly differently. So again, I have put my glitter pixels on the nail, and then I'm going to add some random sections of colour straight onto the glitter pixels. Now this was probably the hardest, here we go again. Billy! Go away! I've got the window open as well because it's hot. It's weird, it was really cold this morning. It was 4 degrees outside, the car said. But I'm quite hot now. I just wanted to get some air through the flat because Scott's been poorly. He was sick again this morning. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, he was quite upset this morning because he couldn't go to school. First time ever that he's been upset that he can't go to school. And he was gutted yesterday because he missed PE and he missed his ukulele. They do ukulele lessons on Monday, and he was really gutted that he missed that. So, oh, bless his heart. Anyway, right, so yeah, so I'm just adding sections to the nail before I've even added the twiggy bits. So you kind of have to imagine where the twiggy bits are going to be in your head, but you can kind of, I don't know, it was a bit awkward because of the glitter pixels. It made the nail bumpy to paint the gel polish on, if you know what I mean. But I mean, you can do it, but I probably wouldn't do it this way again because it was annoying. So yeah, that's that. Right, once I'm happy, I'll cure that in the lamp. Then I will go over with my no wipe top coat. You can matte top coat it if you want, but this is for the shiny folks, because every now and then we've got to have shiny sets, and I have to keep telling myself that, because I love my velvet matte, but I don't want to leave, I'm trying to, I want to make everyone happy, and I know not everyone is going to be happy all the time, but I'm going to try my best. Let's just say that. So now, because I've already got my colour down, I'm just going to make the sort of the twiggy bits, the twiggy curves, like around my already planted colour. I don't even know what I'm on about. Do you know? You can see what I'm doing? And then you can add, look, extra sections. And we'll add some down here. I need to cough. Excuse me. I had a little frog in my throat, a little tickle in my throat. There we go. Right, so that can go in the lamp, and then that one's done. And again, that is another textured one. Oh yeah, right, and this one, I've just put on the white gel polish. I haven't put the pixels on yet, or any base coat. What I decided to do is go straight onto the white gel polish, cured, with the coloured jelly colours. And I've changed to my ombre brush, because I think I need to throw my application brush. I do have another one, so I'll have to get another one out. But that one, it was hard, and it was not easy to work with, but I think it was my fault. I think I must have cured some product on it or something. Anyway, look, I'm going to put my turquoise, my purple and my pink on the nail, and then I'm just going to do the kind of ombre thing that I do with the ombre brush, just flicking the brush backwards and forwards so that the colours blend a bit. They actually weren't the easiest colours to blend, which was a bit odd. You'd think they'd be quite easy to blend, but I don't know whether it was just because they were clear and it wasn't easy to see. But anyway, look, once I go to the next part, I just wipe off the previous colour, because I don't want to get blue down the bottom. And then once, obviously, I'm happy with that, I will pop it in the lamp, and I do give it 2 coats. This is the second coat. Now, it doesn't look perfect. I don't know if it's because my gel polishes are old, but it does look a little bit streaky. But this is the base coat now. You only need a thin bit of base coat. Cure it for 15 seconds, sorry. And then we're going to sprinkle the glitter pixels over the top this time. And then we're going to top coat them once all the glitter pixels are nice and burnished in. And then I'm going to cure it. And again, what do I do? Oh, I add some, I'm just going to add the twigs, but we're going to skip forward because you've seen me do the twigs 3 times now. And you're like, all right, Nats, we get the point of the twigs. And then I'm going to show you a close-up of what they look like. There we go. Ta-da! This is them finished. I hope you like them. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. It's completely free, and you can always change your mind later, though I would rather you stayed, because I love you very much. God bless. Love you all. And I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.